Hey guys, it's Xenofing here, back with another Monster Hunter video. Today we're going to be doing a build guide for the light bowgun. This is a light bowgun I've been using in a lot of my live streams and other videos I've been posting up recently. Now, the reason why I'm posting this video up is because it kind of gives you a basic understanding on what I'm particularly using with this weapon. Like, I still feel like there's a lot of things I could do to optimize this build. It really comes down to the decorations, and once I get certain decorations, I'll definitely switch them up, and I'll go ahead and express what I'm talking about when we get into this. But the whole build is kind of based around this one particular weapon, Karma. And Karma is actually really good. It gives you a lot of extra damage for your normal shots and spread shots, which I think is really good. And it's kind of a normal damage build and not exactly a like special ammo boost weapon build. Though I feel like there is definitely places I can improve in and make it so I can use special ammo and make it so they're a little bit more powerful. But we'll get into that here in a second. So that's the particular weapon. This weapon ends up getting a lot of affinity based off of just regular, like, just on itself. It has nice damage. It can be augmented a couple times, and then it's got like one gem slot, which is pretty good. In addition to that, I'm using a attack charm. The attack charm gives me additional damage. Again, depending on how I end up with my build eventually in the future, I might not end up using this. I might end up using something different. But with what I have right now, what the resources I have, particularly right now at this moment in time, I can't exactly change it up. I'm using a healing booster when it comes to the boosters and, you know, the mantles, and then I'm using a vitality mantle. We go over to our gear, and I'm using the Doter helmet B. The only reason I'm using it is because of the free element / ammo up, and it gives me one gem slot. I feel like if I can get the free ammo / element up, like gems, if I start getting those, I'll probably get rid of this for something else. And same with the next piece that we're gonna go over, the Death Stench, whatever, chest plate A. I would really want to get rid of this because I don't really need fortitude, and I'm only using it for that free element / ammo up. If, like I said, if I end up getting like the gems that I need or decorations for the free elements, I'll probably end up getting rid of both of these particular pieces, and I'll probably end up changing this piece out for this one right here, the special ammo boost 2. And the latent power. Latent power is not that bad. I can definitely use that. I mean, latent power is pretty easy to activate. You just take a certain amount of damage. I believe it's 150, or you wait 5 minutes, and then you end up getting an affinity booster / stamina booster. Stamina, not necessary for the light bowgun. It's really easy to stay mobile and just run around in circles around monsters. Really easy for that. But the additional affinity could be nice if you're particularly looking for that. Though it's really just that special ammo, right, that we really want. Then we got the Kusler vibrators, or yeah, vibracers, or whatever, A's. Only reason why I'm using this, weakness exploit, and then I've got a extra slot for that. I was going for a little bit of a crit aspect as well, so it's very easy to kind of focus on the crit spots of monsters, and for me, I just feel like with the light bowgun, it's being super precise. It's really easy for you to focus those monsters down and just get that extra damage off, and just pummel the monster. Really easy. Next one would be the Narragante Coil B. I use this a lot within a lot of my builds. I just think it's a simple piece that ends up giving you additional damage, like 2 attacks and then one like half decent slot. You could go with, for instance, the other one if you want, if you're trying to get for stamina surge, but honestly just go with this one, and it's a gem slot you're particularly going after. Going on to the last one, which is the Diablo's Neo boots. Again, depending on if I get the gem or not, I might, or decoration, I might end up getting rid of this. Or, I think it's jewels. I keep on calling them gems. I just keep on mixing those two up. But depending on if I get the decoration, the normal shot decoration, I'll probably end up switching this up for maybe an attack boost somewhere. And that'll probably allow me to get rid of the attack boost charm, or the attack charm, which will be good. It only gives me 1 slot, and that's pretty much it. When it comes down to it, the whole build, I only have 6 attack bonus, weakness exploit 3, free element and / ammo up 2, dragon resistance, don't really need it, but you know, I really didn't have anything else to kind of put there, nothing really that powerful. Normal shot, critical eye, and then fortitude with maximum might. There's a lot I could do. I feel like there's a lot of things I can improve with this build. Like I said, it's not exactly finalized, but if you're trying to find something just to get started with the light bowgun, if you're just trying to get something basic to build off, a lot of this stuff is pretty easy to get a hold of. The decorations is a lot harder, so that's what it comes down to. So if you're just trying to get something to start off with and build up and get those decorations, and that's pretty much it. Going on to the decorations, so you can see, I have one dragon resistance jewel. Probably could change that for something else. I mean, if I got another, you know, critical eye one, that would have been nice. That would be very, very good. So, as you guys can see, another critical eye for that extra affinity. Not that much, only 3%. It's really not a huge amount, but it's still there regardless. Attack jewel 1. That gives us more attack. We're getting that extra damage / affinity. Not that much affinity though, but it's still there, which is nice. The maximum might. Maximite's really good. A lot of people take it for granted. All it does is increase your affinity by a certain percent for not losing stamina. And for the most part, if you're running a light bowgun, you can just walk around sideways and not have to run, and you're not going to be using stamina, so you're going to get that extra affinity, which is great. I really wish I could increase the amount of maximum I had on this build. I feel like it would be very, very good, especially because it's a free 30% affinity. That's just it's just good. That's all it is. And last of all, I have a tenderized jewel, which ends up giving me weakness exploit, which in turn gives me, I think, that maximum weakness exploit. I get that 3 amount of max weakness exploit. Like I said, build can definitely be changed up a lot. It's not exactly perfect, but I feel like if you're trying to find something basic to start off with, this could be definitely something you start with. If you don't have this particular weapon, there's another weapon I like to use, which is the Xeno one. I think it's a very easy one to get a hold of. You know, you can just always look at SOS flares and just do those and get the Xeno pieces. It's very good too, because it has actually half decent high base damage, and it's got 2 gem slots if you're trying to go after more slots. But if you can get this one, the extra affinity and what it has to offer just goes a lot more for me. We'll go ahead and look at the stats real quick so you guys can see my stats. So you can see my attack is at 277. My affinity is at 48. That's not including the weakness exploit, which is pretty good. I could definitely augment a little bit more, maybe increase the affinity if I want to a little more for this particular weapon if I wanted to. And then I need to augment to increase my armor capability for my things. I haven't actually sat there and buffed up my defense at all for this. But that's pretty much it. That's the whole entire build. And for the last of this, guys, you guys can see some gameplay of the build in action. Again, like I said, there's a lot of things I wanted to change up, but the thing is that this has been the build I've been using, particularly for most of the quests I've been using, or most of the streams I've been playing. So I feel like it was a good build I could show off, just so you guys can get something to build up. I'm still trying to find the decorations that I need for this build, and once I get those, I'll probably make a new video of this video, or just this build in particular, just fully at its capacity, like what I really wanted from it, so you can see what I really like. Other than that, guys, if you have any suggestions on the other weapons you guys would like to see, I've got some builds for like what is called dual blades that I could probably post up, and I also just started using the switch axe, and I've got a couple builds with that might be fun for you guys to see. As a suggestion, that I have some unorthodox builds, like for instance I have a mounting build for the lance that I could post, and I feel like I might end up doing that regardless, just because I think it's a very interesting and fun build to play with. It's not exactly something you take serious, but it still works regardless. On that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye, guys. Alright, guys, so we're back with this, and we're going to be end of day showing off the my light bowgun build. We're going to be fighting Anjanath. I haven't actually fought Anjanath in such a long time, so I felt like this was going to be a monster that might be actually fun to show off with. I'm going to switch to our normal rounds here real quick, and we're going to reload them. But yeah, okay, that should be Anjanath's footprint. Whatever, I guess I'll go this way. All on the path, right? There's just so much I could do. Yeah, end up fighting like tempered Anjanath too. Haven't actually done that yet. That would be fun. Right. Here we go.
Go back this way, don't I? Like maybe swing across everything. Oh, we got she's here too. I haven't actually used my demon drug or my armor skin yet. I probably don't even need them. One thing about the light bowgun that I really like, like a lot of people I've seen saying that the light bowgun isn't as good as the heavy bowgun. I don't know if it's just, I don't know, it's probably just me, but I particularly like the light bowgun a little more than the heavy bowgun. I just think the mobility of this weapon is incredible. Like you can fight almost any monster in this game and you can pretty much do it without ever getting hit. I'll wait for him to get like in this area. This is a little more wider, right? Turn around. In charge. Alright. What? No, come back. I like how he turned around and was like completely not even interested. He's like, I'm out of here. Yep. Putting the crap out of him with this. Going down. Oh. Like, look at this. I can just keep on moving and shooting. I can stay at a safe distance the whole fucking time, pretty much. I think that's crazy good. Oop, get me there. Oh, I don't think that should have connected. Guess I'll go for his tail if I can't see his head. Out of the way real quick. Just keep on stun blocking him, it seems like. And he's over. Aw, dang it, I didn't have it reloaded in time. That's my bad. Broke something, I don't know what it is. I think it might be his face. But you guys can see what I'm talking about by what I talk about how precise this weapon can be. It's so easy to like aim for certain portions of the monster. And just get that easy weakness exploit. You're also seeing how come I'm not wasting a lot of stamina. Like, the only time I'm going to waste my stamina is when I do, like, for instance, that dodge I just did. Otherwise, I'm just kind of, like, basically moving around. Nothing too crazy. Oh, it looks like my friend Shiska is on. Could join Shiska. Yo!
What up?
Not much. Recording me killing Anjanaf with the light bowgun build.
Rock 'em. How is the...
Huh? You like seriously cut out there.
I can believe that because I invited somebody else who I was having mic issues with to this party.
We were having mic issues.
To tell him to restart his console.
Why?
Because he couldn't hear me, but I could hear him. And I was like, convinced that it was my side, and now I realize it was his side.
Oh, I can hear you. We're really fine.
Ness, it's on your end!
Kicking Anjanaf's butt right now.
Whoa. Ness, can you hear me?
I don't think he can hear you.
That would be a no. Alright, I'm messaging him.
I wonder if he can hear me.
Apparently it might be my mic that's fucked up then.
He realizes now. Oh, that's great. Oh man, I am like wrecking Engine F, man. I love this build. I love it. There's so
Are you
much I
doing
can
a
do
whole bunch
better.
of dank naming all over its face?
Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had the decorations, man. I wish I had better decorations. If I had the decorations, I would like make this build so much better. That makes any sense to you. It'd be so much better.
Isn't that just like the fucking constant theme of that game? Like, well, if you had this one decoration, this build would be a lot better, but...
If you don't, it's not optimized. Not the best.
Give me those attack decorations. Give me those critical boost decorations.
You know the crazy thing is about
Some
those
critical eye.
the attack decorations. Like I only have one, and I'm pretty sure that the game like just handicaps and just gives it to you for free, right?
Yeah.
Like whenever
They
you
do.
boot the
It's
game.
literally part of the fucking campaign.
But
Like,
afterwards
yo,
you get
here's
that
an attack
one.
decoration.
Afterwards you get that one attack decoration. That's it. You don't get any more. And the sad thing is that I feel like almost every single one of my builds, is missing that one last bit into attack. Like that one piece. But I don't have it. And I hate it. I think it's the greatest thing ever.
It's fucking true, dude. It's fucking true.
And max attack damage is actually not that bad. Like having 7 points into attack bonus is actually worth it. Which is weird.
Yeah, especially for high DPS builds. Like, now that I understand that it like gives a flat attack boost on your like your actual attack itself,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
not your stat, but the actual action of attacking, it's like, oh, that's a lot better than I thought it would be.
I know it. I mean, I would usually say that getting to rank 4 is good enough because you at least get the 5% additional affinity, but no, it's not. You need more. You can't just go with an elemental
those.
damage increase it and just like say that's it and then away. Man, Anjadep is just getting his butt kicked right now. And that's it, over and done with. Anjadep is just he's a piece of cake with the light bowgun.
He's a big old baby.
Mm-hmm.